smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
So chase greatness and start understanding that he's gonna make everybody better.
Tape never lies.
I don't want to see your tape breakdowns if you cannot show me things that are negative about a guy that's on your current team.
Hashtag chase greatness. Hashtag take that.
Keep it 100.
Because I'll make this one more time clear. Caden Whitlow, cut it.
Keeping it 100.
He is the best quarterback I have ever scouted on tape.
The Chicago Bears select.
Guess who's back? The two dudes that kept it real. Dynamic duo that you love, the smartest man at Dr. Phil. Break it down the film, never a problem, kick it straight. Most shows focus on stats, we focus on the tape. We keep it in 100, never running east or west. We coming with that truth, cause that's what our fans expect. Cut off the fake and anchor, moving forward to be free. But don't you worry, Shane's got the dumbest tweets. It ain't no secret, feeling Shane got some haters. But now they're moused up like the true and now and laters. Debaters, frauds get kicked like Coach Tabor. Cuts had to be made, we added a barber moderator. Up and down, boys got you double checking. Sad sack strolling like a fool drunk texting. Flexing on the truth cause you know they'll never change. Real, recognize real, that's what you get with Phil and Shane.
Give me some fucking names. We have 2 fucking games.
Fuck a play or a captain, all of the up there. The tape never lies. The truth, you see, we laugh, we analyze, so there's no babies like Maybelline. Straight to the truth with acumen and facts. We got a stat nerd, but he's not just giving nerd stats. Car crash, big impact like trip sack. Every Wednesday night you got the smartest man Phil back. Now we know you're smiling like a fat kid with fun dip. We're back better than ever and we keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keeping it
man.
100.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, what is good, TTNL family? Merry Christmas. Unfortunately, we haven't had a good Christmas present coming up because our Bears are doing terrible. But of course, the guys are going to talk about that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some coach talk and fun things to come. It's our show before Christmas, so we want to celebrate you guys. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the guys that you really came to see. I thought we couldn't play that.
I didn't hit it. It must have been Phil.
No, I was looking at some Facebook group that I guess declined to put our show on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, they don't know what they're missing. What's their name? We can give them a shout out.
I'm trying to see it again.
Oh, no, we might piss off more people. Hey, it's Alan Baxter.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Chicago Bears fans. Capital the. All caps, Sherry.
I'm over it.
I will unfollow them. All these people invite me to their Bears groups, so I just share our show there, you know?
Yeah.
Because you never know, like, I'm starting to see I'm almost there in defining levels of Bears fans.
Yeah, I saw the one you were talking about. I mean, people are jumping ship and changing allegiances. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not built that way.
I just can't be built that way.
Thanks, Deb.
I'll never.
Is Franklin.
Shree's mom.
Yeah, Shree's going home for about 6 hours. And
You blink me, if you blink, you gonna miss me.
We got a special Christmas episode. Shane
nice hat.
Reed brought their.
Nice hat.
I don't have a hat. They didn't. They didn't send the in the mail, Shane.
Yeah. Everything else is in there.
Well, I need a hat, Sean. I want one like Cherie. I used to have that, but it was like a stocking.
My son has one someplace, but of course,
But I don't want to donate any money to the McCaskies.
13-year-olds are absolutely useless when you ask them where something is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's that on your bed over there? Oh,
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's up, Robert Nash? I pushed it, and then someone else had a.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
It was Mr. Riggs asking how we were doing, and then
Oh, it's Mr. Riggs' daughter's birthday today.
well,
Oh, happy birthday!
first off, Mr. Riggs put in the chat how old she is, and then that depends on what I will say to her for her happy
don't tell
birthday.
Shane
She's
how
in the-
old she is.
I believe she's in her 20s.
Well, happy fucking birthday.
Love.
Rick's daughter.
What's up, Adam Walters? Yeah, I can't remember his daughter's name. I did wish her a happy birthday today.
We'll call her Mrs.
Don't marry her. He has a wife.
Well,
He
Junior.
outpicked his coverage, by the way.
Mrs. Junior Riggs.
Miss Junior Riggs.
Yeah.
Miss
Oh, she's 34. Well,
She's
Dion,
34. I thought she's in her 20s. Got some Riggs genes.
That's Sweetness's number.
Exactly. She's Walter Payton years old.
Should I say, hey, girl?
Shane, you never know. She might be a fan of the show.
She could be.
I am a legend in my own mind. Listen, if anybody needs
Giovanni Giorgio, happy birthday.
it's a happy birthday.
His mustache
Just for
is
his name.
very uneven. Right?
That's a watercolor issue.
I know.
Ivan was painting it.
Yeah.
He did not want him to outdo.
Yeah, that's Timu Vargas right there.
Giovanni Giorgio. That sounds like a great name. Not a football name, though. It's
See?
like an actor's name.
She knows. We'll send her the link.
Who's she?
Come on, and we'll sing her happy birthday.
Yeah, we got to get his daughter. 34 years old.
Yep. I remember those days. It was a long,
Oh, my
long
God.
day. 20 years ago for Phil.
20 years?
It was.
Is it 20 years?
Yeah.
No. 17 years. Maybe more. 14.
17.
Sorry. 14. God,
Phil's
I wish I
one
could
of
go
them.
back. Anybody looking to hire me, do whatever you want. I'm tired of this job I work at.
You sure you want to put that out there?
Just don't like being.
I don't know what we're supposed to. What are we supposed to say about the CHGO layoffs? I mean, it's a business, and sometimes it sucks.
I didn't know about the CHGO layoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's the business.
As long as my boy Greg survived it,
That would
Okay.
have been a massive fucking mistake by CHGO if they.
someone
Didn't move up,
texted
Greg.
me, did you see the CHGO layoffs? Just like GMAV is doing. And I texted Shane. Shane's like, Greg's safe. And I'm like, okay, that's all that matters.
Damn it!
And then Larison's like, fuck Braggs.
God damn it! Oh my god! I gotta listen to him drone.
Yeah, on and on. and on.
Oh my god, Greg, droning on and on. Shut the fuck up, dude.
That was at the Cuts meeting. Larison showed up.
Yes. I can't believe Ron G didn't step in here, put a Christmas background together. I can't believe it, Ron. I'm honestly shocked. Santa
Little
Ron.
Ronnie.
Ron
Haven't talked to
G.
him in a while. Gotta reach out to him.
He's been busy. I called him. He's like, I'll call you back. He never fucking called me back, bro. Jesus. I should there's so much going on in the world, but I was saying I'm getting to the point where I'm being able to label 3 tiers of Bears fans. Okay? We're almost there.
Dumb, dumber, and dumbest. That's how I label them.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I keep it simple. Stupid.
Oh, there's real fans. That most of them are TTNL enthusiasts because they understand the slope. The slope of truth is in the ride down the hill that the McCaskies has pushed everybody. Then there's the night crawlers. They say they're Bears fans, but they love misery, and they only come out at night. What song is that, Cherie?
The freaks come out at night.
Nope. I'd rather have the freaks than the night crawlers. One lyric. Who can get it in the chat?
Yes.
They only come out at night. What song is that?
Oh, that's.
Don't say it, Shane. Let's see.
I know. When you just did that little blurb that
I have
way.
to do it. I had to sing the notes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's see. Someone's gonna get it in the chat.
Oh,
DG Daniel.
there it is. Yeah.
He gets it straight out the gate. By who? T. Levine. Maneater by Hall and Oates.
Gary Delabate.
Fafafuhi. Fafafuha.
Flu fly.
Yes. She's a man eater. You don't remember, Stree?
I know the song, yes, but I didn't get it from what you said.
Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. That's the first lyric of the song. It goes, they only come out at night. I don't know the second part of the lyric. But I was going to sample that. They only come out at night. And then I got to talk to Max A.O., Shane. We'll do a Nightcrawler song.
Well, we need him to freshen up some stuff.
We do. Well, Houdini was what Cherie said, Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Should we play?
Angelo.
Should we
Wasn't
play?
Alexander,
What is
hey, Angelo? Wasn't
Angelo?
it him? Was that him?
Tell Daddy there's a new sheriff in town, Angelo.
The freaks come out at night.
Should we play What's Cherie having for dinner tonight? Because I know.
Chicken marsala.
Is it a beautiful chicken cutlet?
I don't know if it's beautiful.
I already put it in the chat because somebody asked.
We should have trivia.
We can have trivia night. Bullets can host. Trivia night, trivia Tuesdays. Bullets can host, and he'll give you the answers on Wednesday. It'd be perfect.
Look at Bratcher, my guy. He's living his best. He outkicks his coverage. He lands on his feet, finds a great gal.
So you said man-eater, and he said that's his favorite meal? Is that
No,
what Bratcher's talking about? Oh. Gross, Bratcher.
I can hear him now. Fuck you, Shane.
Oh, I fucking walked right into that one.
That was good. Bratcher will give credit for a joke.
Jesus. Cherie, do you want to address this?
Tube steak, Cherie. I don't even know what tube steak is.
What is that?
It's a tube of steak. The tube of steak. Rick, what's your daughter's name? I totally...
Mrs. Marsaw.
Jesus.
Michelle Riggs is gonna...
It's not like I need to be vetted. They see me all the time on TTNL. They know I'm a nice
See,
guy.
somebody else thought that's what you were saying too.
Deborah.
Yeah.
Courtney. There you go, Shane.
I start talking about marriage. Cherie's mom pops up in the comments. Just like that. Courtney.
Courtney. Shout out to Courtney Riggs
Yeah.
on her birthday.
Happy
And
birthday.
Giovanni. Do you remember Giovanni?
Papa Giorgio. Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio. Papa Giorgio. Oh boy. Bullets is coming in very hard.
What?
Think about it, Sheree.
I get what he's saying. But
Tubes only come out at night. Or the TTNL opening of the show is very random tonight. Levels of Bears fans. You have this. Someone sent me this clip of Emmanuel Acho.
Yeah, he's a
Have
moron.
you seen this fucking thing?
Yeah, Mo sent it. Or Mo asked me if I saw it, and I don't watch any of that shit. It's all clickbait bullshit. It's like all these. I mean,
It's the Inquirer.
Dan Orlovsky, Caleb Williams has not, improved at all.
I don't
know.
Ryan Cox sends me that just to piss me off.
And it works.
It does, because
You did the same thing to me yesterday.
well, I sent you something that was happening. We need another beat. Do we have a Christmas type beat behind us? Oh,
We don't.
remember this beat?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you put some ranch dressing on your tube steak?
Little
For
mustard.
dinner.
my
Oh,
mother
yeah.
is watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Deborah. I was talking to your mother. What are you talking about?
Oh,
This wasn't for you, Cherie.
Cherie, I was at the Babyface concert with Steph. It was outstanding.
I bet. I just
Outstanding.
went and saw Music Soul Child, so
Let me say this real quick. Babyface, legend. I didn't know all the songs he wrote
really.
for all these other artists. But then I look at Steph, and because you're young when you're hearing these songs. But Rock Steady by the Whispers, Babyface wrote that. He did not write that.
Tasty tube steak.
We begin to rock steady, steady rock. I'm like,
see where we go when the Bears suck.
oh,
You're gonna have the people complain and you guys aren't talking football.
Oh God, that's nonstop anyway.
all of Bobby Brown's great songs, Babyface wrote. Every one of them. Jesus, I didn't know that. I didn't know it.
Well, now you do.
Yes. We have the Ryan Clark versus Aaron Rodgers stuff. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was from a couple weeks ago, right?
No, it happened yesterday. Aaron chimed back at him.
Yeah, the clap back.
You clapped back at him.
I'm over Aaron Rodgers.
I'm just saying we have that.
I mean, that's about all that keeps him relevant anymore. Is just saying
Dumb shit.
shit. Yeah.
Well, then you have Caleb Williams not saying the Bears today.
You listen to Ivan. Yeah.
Did Ivan Vargas change Caleb's mind?
He heard him. He's like, any dude with a mustache like that, I am not about to piss off.
Babyface wrote 2 occasions and sang it with his brother.
What's his brother name?
I forget his brother's name. But he was in After 7.
Yeah.
Ready or Not. You know that song.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you everything.
There you go.
Ooh, Cherie.
And Mo,
Mo.
all that I ain't got. Trivia with Cherie. Sponsored by
R&B now. That's all I got. I can't do
Harry Franklin Construction.
We could do TTNL Jeopardy. Cherie would do that. She loves Jeopardy.
I can never pronounce
Is
his
it
name.
Kevin or Kevon?
I think he pronounced it Kevon.
Come on.
That's like that substitute teacher skit. Where's Kevon? Kevon? Oh my God. You gotta love old school R&B, Bizarro.
I don't.
Shane
Believe it or
wasn't-
not.
Shane,
I don't.
that's just one genre he wasn't into.
Yeah.
Why do you ride a bike with no seat?
Why
Is this-
do I? Because I don't know.
I don't.
Because he keeps getting shit on by the Bears? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's the punchline?
Maybe he was referring to something else. I have no idea. Let me know what you're talking about, Daniel.
Tony Donato.
What's up, Tony?
Merry Christmas, buddy. This is the Christmas episode. We have some surprises coming up in the show tonight. DDP, it's the Franklin Group LLC trivia with Cherie. Who could stump Cherie?
I'd beat her. I would beat Cherie at Jeopardy.
Very easy.
We should play Jeopardy next week. Cherie, Shane, Angelo, and Ivan, and I
next
host.
week. What's going on next week?
Not next week. Next week, Keeping It 100 will not air. We're taking a week off.
A well-deserved week. Y'all quit asking when are they gonna do a show next week?
Sponsored by the Franklin Group
Yeah.
LLC.
Mike, that was you're talking about two different Herbs. Herb Howard did not. Herb Lawrence got let go. Two different.
I don't think Herb. I don't think Herb works for CHGO.
Yeah,
Howard.
He's like a guest
He's like a celebrity guest.
substitute teacher. I don't know what you'd call it. Well, yeah, just like a guest fill-in or whatever.
Well, we can have Herb Howard come on the show here with us.
Oh yeah, I know. They were.
Someone said he was alluding to us.
That's fine.
I didn't see the Herb Howard
I didn't either.
takes yesterday. I haven't talked to Greg. Greg didn't pick up when Shane called him.
He did not. That was the other day.
Herb
He's too
Lawrence
busy.
was fired,
I heard.
as was
Yeah, nah.
Shane's boy Nicholas Moriano.
See what happens when you follow me on Twitter, Nick? He had me blocked for years, and then he started following me, and then he got. No, it does. It sucks for those guys. I mean, it's the business. I understand, but when you do what they do, that's part of the package, unfortunately, and it's just a shitty time of year for that to happen to anybody. So I get, that aspect of it, but at the end of the day, business is business, and they don't look at calendars and say we can't do this because that's coming up. And like I said, it's a cutthroat deal, and that's part of the package when you get into covering a professional football team. It sucks.
Well, I don't mind. I am friends with Herb Howard. I could reach out with him to him, and I don't know if it was true that he was alluding to the Hall. Someone's saying in the chat. Someone also reached out and said Herb was talking about us. Scottish Bear says it doesn't think it was a shot at TTNL.
That's fine. Like I said,
I have no
Don't debate
problem
anybody.
debating anybody. Neither does Shane.
Neither does Herb. I hosted this show with Herb.
Herb sat in for me.
Yeah. We had to adjust
Those
the
are
cameras
big
and everything.
shoes to fill.
It was. We adjusted the cameras up and everything. It was crazy.
Herb was at the Christmas party. The TTNL Christmas party at the Larisons.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is Mike is saying that he was right. I did hear him say that the Bears weren't ready to draft Caleb, and I don't agree. You don't pass.
That's where we start. That's the Bearlissimo take.
I don't agree with that.
I can't wait to delve into that debate, Herb. I'll jump in the debate with that. That's losers' bets.
What else happened to Hall of Fame weekend, Sheree? Anything of note?
No, nothing.
I do.
Rainy weekend.
Hall of Fame weekend turned into. Listen, as the Bears flow and go, I think TTNL was correct. This isn't rewriting history. We said it was time to fire Matt Eberflus.
We said it was time to fire Matt Eberflus for Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
For Justin. They kept him with Justin. People applauded I don't think they were tanking. You can debate that forever. I just think they weren't well coached and they didn't have a lot of talent. Thus, they lost. And then the next year with Justin, we wanted him fired. And then the last year, we wanted him fired. It just didn't happen. But then they end up firing him mid-season. So, yes, we were right about that. We were right about that. You were right about drafting Caleb Williams. What you can't be right about is how players are going to respond once a coach is fired. Now, things that we said that were shady as fuck are coming out fruition, but yet you still have fans attacking the quarterback, Caleb Williams, who's a rookie. I really wanted my dad to come on the show tonight as a head coach and speak upon it from his perspective, that if you have a pussy soft culture where you're allowing the locker room to do and say whatever it is that you want them or allow them to do because you want to be friends with them, nobody in that locker room is going to vilify that head coach. Oh, he's a player's coach. All the guys like him because he lets them do what they want. There's no accountability. Have you heard this from me before? I had several players tell me about Eberflus. So the locker room is in shambles because you need a CEO of football holding it down. And what I mean by that is the whole locker room, not the practice squad guys that are worried about their next paycheck. That's why it's so important that you don't just go for the hot hire and Ben Johnson and not know how does Ben Johnson stand in front of the room and hold Montez Sweat and Jalen Johnson's ass accountable. I got paid, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. If that is allowed, you are a losing culture. So where Jalen got applauded by us in him calling out the lies of Eberflus, and now I guess Shane, I didn't hear the audio today, but Jalen came out and was holding young defensive backs accountable.
Yeah, it wasn't today. It was from Cap, the recap.
Yep.
Their Mercedes Lewis does his show, and he had
he was
Jalen
on
Johnson.
with Cap.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
And Mercedes Lewis's show, he was the guest, and then Cap was on there, and he talked about it. And Jalen is not wrong in what he said. He said it's not just coaching. Part of the team is you have to have guys taking the next step and not just flashes. And he specifically pointed out, he didn't say their entire names. He said guys like Dex, guys like Reek, and guys like Terrell. So he was talking about Gervon Dexter, Tyreek Stevenson, and Terrell Smith. You got to be able to get past just flashes and play consistent football and make plays. And that is how your team does ascend. He also made the comment that they can overcome some bad coaching. They can't overcome clock management issues, which was a direct shot at Matt Eberflus.
100%.
He believes in the talent on this team. Yes, they need to play better. Yes, they need to execute, but they also need to get some help from some of the younger guys. Like, it's time for Gervon Dexter to be a more consistent player. You know, it's time for Tyreek Stevenson just to wake the fuck up and let the ancillary bullshit go and just go play ball. Because that's a guy that's on the fucking brink of losing a lot, I feel like.
And that's where a good head coach comes in. I've always said you have to understand there's layers to coaching. This is where Eberflus didn't have it. And this is where I got to push back on Adam Schefter or any of these guys that are going to go out there and say the Bears need to get the offensive guy. And that's the guy that's got to help Caleb Williams. No, that's not how it works. All right. Stop looking back at Lovie Smith. Okay. That's an isolated incident. You know, the fucking Houston Texans weren't looking for a offensive guy to help coach their team, to help this quarterback. That kind of square peg and round hole thinking is so McCaskey.
Right. And stay with Houston right there for a second, Phil, because last year at this time, with people that wanted Flus gone, there was a line of people that were lined up to hire Bobby Slowick. And then this year, there's people in Houston that want him removed.
Exactly why you can't.
But people aren't held accountable for that. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't say it, Shane.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. I never said that. Yeah, I got receipts on a lot of people.
I would like to just do a receipt show. Like, you just bring up receipts for the whole show. And that'll be the topic. That didn't age well. That would be fun. But back to my point here, you could see it's about getting the leader of the culture, the LC. A guy like Emmanuel Acho couldn't play on my team. He's a mouth-breathing moron who's great for television.
Right. It makes him a lot of money.
He's just going to run his mouth and say dumb shit today, just like Stephen A. Smith. There's no accountability for Stephen A. Smith. He's just a mouth breather who doesn't know anything but has opinion about everything. So when you watch things for what they are, especially when you're isolated, that's like people's, oh my God, Bo Nix is so much better than Caleb. They've watched 4 plays of Bo Nix, all highlights, mind you. Let's watch the tape of Bo Nix and see how many fucking layups on shallow cross, a 3-yard pass goes for 23. And you get all of these because you have a great coach scheming plays designed to take advantage of defenses, and weaknesses each and every week are found. That's what Sean Payton does. So let's find their weakness. Let's attack that. At the same time, we're going to bridge that with our young passer.
Phil, just stay there for a second. If Caleb went out this past week and went 20 of 33 for 130 yards and 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, it would lead everything. Can't turn the ball over. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I was getting there.
It was Notre Dame all over again.
It's
what it
funny
is.
that you bring that up, Shane, because a good friend of mine who plays in the league sent me a clip because he plays on another team. They didn't play the Bears this year. I can't tell you his name, but he sent me a clip, and it's of Emmanuel Acho. And it's early in the season where he's talking about Caleb Williams. I'm just telling you, he can't throw the ball. He's got more interceptions than he does touchdown. And you know what? Turnovers are going to kill you. That's what rookies do. They turn over the ball. He should be sitting the bench. What's Emmanuel talking about now? His body language on the sideline. This is the kind of shit. What could he do? He hasn't thrown. He's broken the NFL record for attempts without an interception. He's about to break the rookie record. He's about to break the Bears passing record, possibly.
Yeah. Right now in the NFL, he's at, I believe it's 286 consecutive passes without an interception. Brady, I believe, is second at like around 345, and Aaron Rodgers is the current NFL leader with 402 consecutive passes.
It's amazing.
And just where's the
Mohammed Elmi?
Oh,
thank you.
real quick, we can put that back up. Rajneesh, I understand this is your new thing that you keep on putting in the chat every week
with an AVI of an angry bear.
I think it's just so dumb. To me, it's just a dumb fucking comment. You guys get too fired up about football. Yeah, actually, we built an entire fucking network specifically about
fired up
Chicago Bears
football. That should that'd be a new show.
Should I just end stream? It's just a game. It doesn't matter, guys. It's fine.
Guys,
just a game.
We're gonna sign off now. It's only a game. Don't worry about it.
Shit like that.
We're the only show.
I'm gonna give these guys some levity, guys. It's just a football game. Doesn't matter.
That was very
granted. It's a
yogi of you.
It's Wednesday night, and I'm on Facebook watching a show about football,
about the Bears football.
Yeah. Go spend time with your family, Rajneesh. It's just we're just gonna talk about football. It's fine.
Damn, I'm getting old. I had a point and I fucking forgot it. Fuck.
Yeah, you got a what?
I had a point, but I forgot it. We're the only show. Here it is. With over, I don't know. Let's just throw a number. Over 80 watchers, viewers, that completely interacts with their audience, good and bad. And I say that truthfully because all of these other networks, not the micropods, all of the other networks ignore the bad. So some people think that, okay, I'm going to give you guys advice. Fuck, don't even acknowledge. You're not understanding the whole point of keeping it 100 is to see someone shitty comment like Rajneesh there and acknowledge it, as well as a positive comment like, thank you, Mo, for the $4.99 Christmas super chat. Donated to Phil and Shane's giant.
He should have kept it and sent it to Ohio State so they can get a fucking quarterback in NIL.
We're also dealing with a Bears franchise run by the biggest moron in all of professional sports. It's arguable. The record that George McCaskey holds in regards to never having a playoff victory, firing GMs and coaches, it's worse than his brother Michael, who was fired by his mom. There's nepotism in Chicago with the Chicago Bears. There's no truth being told. There's stories being spun. politics being drawn up, corporate words being the forefront of press conferences. All of this equals pause for people like Mike Vrabel and possible coaches that can come in here and do what I said. You know, I hear a lot of broadcasters saying exactly what TTNL was saying 2 years ago now, when it's convenient. We were assholes then. But now they're saying it. You got to find a maniacal coach. You got to have a guy that's going to bring culture first and foremost. What's your identity? What is the Bears' identity right now, Shane?
A pink rabbit.
No, it's Ivan's identity. What is honestly, what is the Bears' identity?
Their identity is not having an identity.
And that's why they don't have a head coach. That's
Rajneesh should be the president of the Bears because he's just like George. It's just a football game.
That's the problem. I told you the story about the principal telling me, listen, I love 6-6. Not everybody's pissed off. Not everybody's happy. You're right in the middle. That kind of thinking is a losing culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like the swearing stuff that I talked about. The Bears control the narrative with HBO to give fans a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to run an organization and what it's like to coach and what it's like to be a professional football player. Yet the Chicago Bears bubble wrapped it, put it in a padded cell, and decided to edit the whole thing. It's the biggest shit show ever. It's like putting The Wire or The Sopranos and not killing anybody. No, we're not gonna kill anybody. It's like it's a show. If you look up the NFL, it says entertainment. I love football. There's a lot of issues with the NFL.
Eric, this seems to be your vendetta every week when Phil talks about it. Phil didn't say that. Phil's talking that it was a mandate from George McCaskey to HBO that it was not aired. The swears from the Bears. Like, who gives a fuck? It's NFL football, for Christ's sake. That's
Come on, Eric. Wake the fuck up, Eric.
That's the type of shit your owner is worried about. Go
He's
concentrate on becoming at least an average fucking team. No, your prerequisite is no swearing on HBO because that's going to be frowned upon by Chicago Bears fans. Nobody gives a fuck except you, George. It's just foolish that's
Eric, man, I don't know what you have with the McCaskies, but it's honestly pathetic. Just like that picture.
But that's the point, Eric. We're telling you that things like that.
Oh my God, Eric.
You're not listening.
Eric goes to birthday parties and doesn't allow kids to have fucking cake.
The entire fucking
why the cake?
It does matter. It does matter to the
cake matters to the moms.
Point.
So does it. It's not authentic. Are you that ignorant?
You have HBO there to open up new fans to your team and give you behind the scenes access, and you're worried about your team swearing. The people from Hard Knocks,
Shane's met him.
Talked to him for 20 minutes in Buffalo.
Said it was a pathetic piece of bullshit pussy shit. But don't say I said it.
Well, they did say you won't be seeing George 100%. But yeah, they've never been mandated before about swearing. They were in Chicago. But that's what I'm saying.
Never before
that
have
is a
they been
topic for the
mandated.
McCaskies. That's a topic for the it's so weird to me.
I will
Fuck the repeated losing.
worry about the fucking losing. Worry about the culture.
And again, Eric, you just okay. I'm not going to put it up anymore. You're obviously not
Please.
getting the fucking point. Yeah,
He is a devil. Eric is a fucking devil. He's the anti-devil of I don't even know. How do you have a fucking devil and you don't want to swear? What world are we in with people like that? Do you not understand authenticity? What is the definition of Hard Knocks from HBO? It's authentic, behind the scenes, real coverage of the team. That's it. Guess what, Eric? They swear. They swear like we swear here.
Cole Kmet specifically talked about this, about how much he swears all the time.
How
And he
much
goes,
the coach
everybody
swears
does on the
has
Bears.
told. Guess who swears?
Your
The
new head
new
coach.
interim head coach
All the
swears
time.
a lot, right? This has been told to me and Shane by one of the players. Guess what? McCaskey would go in and say, listen, we can't put that on the show. What's the point? What is the point? That's a problem, Eric. Instead of worrying about that shit, you worry about getting the coach right, getting the culture right, getting the draft picks right.
You saw more accountability from George McCaskey in getting swearing omitted from Hard Knocks than you have in the billion-dollar fucking franchise that he owns. And holding coaches
100%.
and players and front office members accountable.
Say that again, because that was really good.
No, you
Remember
just
how
saw.
he said it?
Yeah, well, I just hit rewind. You can listen back to it. The fact that that's a talking point at all for a franchise in the NFL, like, listen, if you're going out and you were the New England Patriots from the last, not the last couple of years, but when they were winning all the time, nobody's going to give a fuck what you say. You don't want swearing in, that's fine. Okay, you've earned it.
Watch is great. Oh, I am getting old. I ain't no boomer though. I'll tell you that. Whatever the fuck that is. Is that? Jesus
Should we
Christ!
bring out one of our guests real quick.
Oh, he just fucking left.
Jesus,
Right
that
when
was
you're
like
gonna bring him out.
That was like perfect timing.
He said, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I don't know what's going on there. But
I don't either.
seriously, I think the HBO audience can handle the swearing and the authenticity. It would have been nice to see whose personality lives up and stands up. Who was the leader? Olin said it. It's scary that there's no offensive linemen that are wearing a C on their jersey.
Corn, if you think that's bad, just wait till Ivan gets here. Somebody made a comment that Olin
Where's
said
my fucking hat?
they asked why he thought the offensive line this year was worse than last year. And Olin said Cody Whitehair.
Cody was a central piece. There he is.
There he is.
What's up, fuckers?
It's a happy bunny right there.
He sounds so happy.
I'm like, I'm happy to be here with you.
Ralphie! Don't put it on, Ralphie. Don't do it to him.
My favorite fucking part is his brother just laying there. It's like,
Oh,
he's like when he gets into it, when they first get into it with Farkas.
what's his name? What's the brother's name?
Fuck, Randy.
Randy. Eat your mashed potatoes, Randy.
Randy
Like a
just
piggy.
falls down. Randy falls down. He's stuck in the snow. And he's just laying there, and everybody's getting beat up and shit.
He can't get up. His
And he can't-
mom wrapped him up with all those
Oh
fucking
god, it's fucking hilarious.
snowsuits,
Oh, I love that movie.
scarf. Ralphie, come back. That's a great movie.
Oh,
Greatest. But
Gotta watch it every year.
am I? Do I give a fuck? Yes. Do I give a fuck? I absolutely care about this week and the rest of the season. But do I have some type of like hope? No.
I don't either.
Where's the hope? Where the hope? You're putting faith in George McCaskey lying to you, saying he's not. He's just a fan. No, George, you're in charge of hiring.
Meddling
You're the
motherfucker.
meddler.
Yeah.
That's his fucking villain name. The meddler comes, everybody's ducking. And that goes back to my point with Eric.
Doug, don't you fucking do that to me, Doug. Don't you fucking do that. And I love I love you. We've been to a little bit. Don't you fucking mention me like that guy. We are not the same. Like I said, when it comes to, I think I know more, and I honestly, truthfully believe I know more football than George McCaskey. But that has nothing to do with it. He has other people that he can put in place that need to know football, or know more football than me, and he just doesn't seem to find the correct fucking guy. So just please, I don't include me with that dude at all.
I don't know. What's your confidence if a family needs to hire outside help to hire a head coach, and this takes the cake? The family, their senior, is the reason there is the NFL. Think about this. You're so far removed from that you can't hire this guy by yourself, and you say you don't meddle and lie about that. Like, everything they do is the opposite of what their grandfather would do. Like, there's something in your gut. Like, you're around these people. You've been around me. I don't like to lose. Everybody knows that.
The issue was he wouldn't spend the money. These guys will spend the money.
Well, he might not have had the money then. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
He bought it. He bought this. There was a great point that was made. Think about this. He bought the Bears for $100.
Well, he didn't.
Family.
He bought into the league for $100, right?
No, he bought the Bears for $100.
I thought he had
The
to buy into
total
the league.
investment on the Bears by this family is $3,100, and they've made billions off of it.
Sure.
So look at this like that. Then look at other owners that are putting their life's worth. They made money however they made it, and they're putting it into their franchise. These people, the Chicago Bears, like them, love them, hate them right now. They are a money-making machine because the NFL is what their grandfather said it would be. And they've done it right. Television, it's by far the most popular sport in the United States. It's by far the most entertaining sport on television. Sorry, soccer. You can't hold a candle to it. I've done this, I've talked about it. It has power. So they can just sit there like that principal and say, if we don't win, we're still making money. Why would I want to win? That's the wrong approach.
That's Jerry.
That's their approach.
That's the Jerry Ryan, and Shane will know who I'm talking about. That's the Jerry Reinsdorf approach to things.
They're gonna come anyway.
You don't think Phil knows? that is?
I
You
know
know
who
who
that is.
You know
I
who
know
Jerry
who that is.
Reinsdorf is?
Who is it, Phil?
Yes.
Tell us.
Who is who?
The
Who is it?
Bulls, right? And
Oh,
he's
all right. Yeah, very
And
good.
the White Sox.
I'm
look
impressed.
at that.
I am fucking impressed. Look at you.
You can
Phil.
see the
I
you can see
learned
the
a few
Google
things listening
the
to
Google
Greg and
machine.
Shane.
You
All
can see
right.
the Google machine coming off of his glasses.
Well,
There's
well,
Michael Cooper.
Yeah. Oh God. You want me to ruin the whole thing?
No.
so
Ivan, I gotta tell him now.
okay, fine.
He knows this story. We already.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, the Michael
Yes, he
Cooper.
does.
Oh,
He
you do?
does. We
Oh,
told
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Put in the chat if you want to hear the Michael Cooper story. So
Well,
we can
right
follow
after,
up. Yeah.
I'm sure they will. But fuck, I lost my place. Well,
No, it's the Reinsdorf thing.
no, yeah,
That's what you were saying.
they're cheap. It's like they play this. Hey, as long as we fill in the seats, or as long as we hang around and are in the mix, and are maybe touch a playoff appearance here or there, and always finish second place, they're winning in his mind. That's the mentality that these fucking people have.
100%. It's a fucking gold spoon up your ass. It ain't even silver. It's a gold spoon up his ass. And it takes a Scottishman to help Eric out, because Eric can't think past his fucking booger nose. If you're interfering with shit, small, dumb shit that you can't even believe, think about the real shit that they're interfering with. Thank you, Scottish Bear.
Booger
That shit should have been a super chat statement because it was that good.
Booger nose. Phil?
Shit was booger nose Eric. That's it. Change your AVI to that. Booger nose Eric. Could be Booger McFarland knows him, or he knows in his nose. We all know. Jesus.
Speaking of Jesus, Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper. So let's go ahead. Just go. Let's tell him.
Well, I'm going still down this road, this path of McCaffrey.
Go ahead.
If obviously, wait, we're at home this weekend, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not chanting, and I don't know if Kerry Franklin's there or Sean Stewart's there, I know I can count on those fucking two guys. Let me know if you're going to the game in the chat, and if I can fucking count on you. Let me know in the YouTube channel comments. Like, let's be positive now. We can all come together on one thing, and that's George McCaskey's complete idiocracy when it comes to football and this franchise. We can all come together on this point. So the first, when they're going out to line up to kick the opening kickoff, because this game's on Fox, probably, right? Whatever channel we're here, beautiful Soldier Field, Chicago, on a great Sunday afternoon. It's 60 degrees and whatever.
The 4-win Bears are
battling
led by the underachieving Caleb Williams, who the Bears made in the first pick in the draft.
I want you to get the chant going. Sell the team. We know they're not going to sell the team before you jump in and say that bullshit. We know. What they don't know is how much you fucking hate them. That's what we need them to know.
That's true.
The pressure that comes from this. No, they're going to go to the game, Shannon. I understand. We tried.
It's also, I mean, that's also true as well.
I wish we could do that, but you're going to go to the game. So those that are going to the games, if Mike Hawes at the fucking game and he's not has his shirt off with "sell the team" painted on his fucking chest, then he's not a true TTNL fan. But I'm kidding.
Are you sure it doesn't say trade Caleb for Purdy? I'm busting your balls, Mike.
We need to get And I'll tell you why. Here's why you need the chant going. And it has to go on throughout the game. To the point that the fucking coach, the broadcast has to comment on it. You got to keep it going throughout this game. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to force Kevin to hire the right coach. I'm telling you. Trust me when I say it. We only have 3 shots. One game's going to be away. So you're going to have to start chanting that chant to help get us the right coach in here. Because you know what George hates? His mom saying they don't like us. So
she has to have a. I mean, she's old as
we don't know where she could be.
She has to have a fucking clue.
Where's Jim Larison?
I mean, if she's coherent, she has a fucking clue. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
is the meddler mom alive? Do we know that has anyone seen her? Carrie, you don't know why Ivan's wearing the rabbit suit, bro?
Carrie,
you have not seen A Christmas Story? Oh my God. Ivan, say happy birthday to Courtney Riggs.
Happy birthday, Courtney Riggs, and happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to the Riggs. Jesus, they went right to work.
No time wasted, Rick.
No time wasted.
Got right to it.
Motherfuckers had that kid.
Speaking of rabbits.
Jesus.
Poor Riggs.
Wasted no fucking time.
Alan Sumatra.
Alan, I totally agree with you. I think he has that type of.
No, Jerry. I would trade George for Jerry in a fucking second. Jerry wants to win. That's one thing I could say. George, I don't think wants to win. If you're afraid, right? If you're afraid, Alan, answer this. I love the AVI, Alan. Handsome dude. If you're afraid, if you're afraid of swearing, of winning, you step to the podium. If you're not, we have seen George McCaskey answer questions in a manner where he's reading off a cue card. He's reading off a cue. There's no authenticity, Eric, the booger. Booger knows Eric. Thank you. There's no authenticity. So we don't have an owner. At least Jerry Jones, a couple scotches in, is telling you what he wants and what he feels. He might be wrong, but at least he cares. At least he fucking cares.
I'm sorry, I can't get over you calling him booger face. I don't know why it's so childish.
Everybody has
it's childish.
Eric booger boobs.
Booger face.
Booger boobs. I've never heard that. Eric.
I'm not going to be negative tonight.
They don't know they're hated.
Negative in this pink ass suit.
I can tell you, Eric's fucking booger knows Eric again. Look, the McCaskies know they're no, they don't. No, they don't, because they're sitting there saying, they're all,
you know what?
They're all coming to the games. They're all shaking my hands.
Right. There are people.
Have you seen people saying, George, they fucking suck?
No.
No, right?
Nobody's doing it.
Nobody's doing it.
I would like to see what happens this training camp, this offseason.
Ty Cobb knows. He agrees with me.
With how things are going to, because you can't expect there to be that same type of, leniency with this, with this. After everything that they promised, after everything they said, it's time to win. It's time to win. They're over here drafting Tory, and I like Tory Taylor. I would have loved him in the 6th round. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the 4th fucking round. In retrospect, but like they were treating it as they were ready to go. That Eberflus was going to fix all these wrongs and everything was set. That's on Ryan Poles. And if Ryan Poles, if their plan is for him to beg some of these coaches to fucking stay, and like what are you gonna say, Ryan? Whatever the fuck you need, I'll do. Like besides getting like other than giving him your paycheck week after week, what else can you say? I could have said a lot more things, but I'm glad I didn't. But you know what I'm
Shane
saying?
and
Like,
I had a fan more towards Shane. Why didn't you fucking call him when you had? It's like, bro, I've been around George.
Well,
I had the lady Marge have a fucking panic ask because I'm calling George out.
But isn't Kevin Warren going to save us, Ivan?
Fucking no.
Can't we just stay in? Cause in this kind of weather.
That's worse than Booger Nose Eric.
Fucking
Jesus.
big ass kid film, Booger no. Just oh man, that made my night. By the way, it's just so simple, but yeah, it's just so.
I'm glad I can entertain you, Ivan. That's what we do here. Man, it's McCaskey. I'm telling you right now, a national embarrassment story will happen if fans get, and for Funkster Jones, it's sell the team. Sell the team. Sell the team. That's how it should sound. Going all in. The players might start responding based on how they have acted this year. They might be fucking throwing up the signs, be louder. Because it's pathetic. It's an embarrassment. And it's right on the level of these asshole morons, these booger noses themselves as well, asking a rookie quarterback to overcome all of the chaos that he's having to deal with the culture and lack thereof of this franchise, the offensive line issues, the receivers' efforts, the firing of the head coach, 2 OCs in one season, now three OCs. All of this, and you're going to measure him to Sean Payton's rookie quarterback and what Dan Quinn is doing out there with Washington. It's pathetic. What Caleb is able to be doing with this shit show should actually be pulled back and applauded. Now, is he perfect? No. Is he making mistakes? Yes. Did we tell you here that he's going to be a rookie? We're going to wait for it, Phil. I can hear Shane. Soon as he messes up, you're going to have all the... And
you saw it this week.
Like clockwork. Like clockwork.
You saw it this week already, Phil. I mean, Hogan Johns did an entire show. It's time to have a talk about Caleb Williams. We understand there's places he's got to get better. He's a fucking rookie quarterback. Nobody. Nobody.
It's time to talk is after the fucking season when he's done with his rookie year. Fix it. That's when you talk. That's when you talk about it. That's when he can go ahead and correct his wrongs. Right now, everybody's been dealt a shitty fucking hand on this team. I mean, from the coaching staff who's trying to struggle to keep this thing together, to the players who deserve better, from their coaches and as a development and as just leading them. It's all a shit show. So it's like, yeah, Caleb can fucking definitely hit, better, but there's no reason for you to go ahead and drive it into him like, hey, you're fucking up or this and that. Allow him to go ahead and make these mistakes in his first year. Makes the biggest thing is you finding the fucking coach that can fix the culture and steady the ship. Because I think Caleb will be okay as long as you have a leader that stabilizes the locker room and stabilizes the team.
I am not worried about Caleb Williams one iota. If anything, he's proven my point about how talented he is. Who is going to win with this? Who's going to win? We can all fucking steal a frame shot. He should have thrown on Dunze. Okay, yep, he should have thrown there. Let's watch the tape. Oh, wait a second. There was a safety and this guy. Now, yeah, did he miss some throws? Yes, that's going to happen to every fucking quarterback. But I think the project of this season and the total complete destruction that this fucking culture and team, you can't on one hand look at Braxton Jones and then Amagaji and the Coleman Shelton and Nate Davis and all of this shit and say, oh my God, Ryan Poe, and then turn and look at your rookie quarterback that's having to wave through this shit and want him to be perfect and win these games. Fuck, that is the dumbest shit. You using Justin Fields as some sort of fucking, well, last year Justin won with more talent than that they have. Do you realize what football is? Do you think that I'm just bullshitting you? How important the coach is and the culture and the identity? These things aren't just fucking words. This is real talk. This is real talk. Like, we're not some analytics crew.
Well, let's give the people what they want. Some people love stats, right?
Sure.
So here's stats of 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. First quarterback, 288 of 465, 61.9 completion percentage, 2,937 yards, 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Quarterback rating 87.7. QB2, 277 of 393, 70.5 completion percentage, 3,045 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 101.2 quarterback rating. QB3, 297 of 467, 63.6 completion percentage, 20 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. QB rating 86.1. The biggest separator there is the completion percentage on Jaden Daniels, that's at 70, and Bo Nix has 3 more touchdown passes than Jaden or Caleb, who both have 17.
One team is winning. Team, Ivan. Thank you, Shane, because those stats match the point. One team is winning. Thus, loudmouth booger noses, big boys, and fucking dumbasses on ESPN or whatever the show, Fox Sport, Emmanuel Acho, what is the Jones from the former fucking Packer. All of these guys are just running their fucking mouths. It's easy to get behind a winner. In the team sport, why are the Washington Commanders winning? If I remember factually, the Commanders had a Hail Mary beat Caleb Williams' Bears. They needed a Hail Mary, right? Come on, bro. Caleb, what he does as a rookie in this culture is just, it's better than people are actually thinking. With no identity, as Shane said, there's none. Guess what the identity is in Denver? They run the fucking football and they play action off of it, and they get nice dump off passes for big yards.
And they have a coach that doesn't fuck around.
And they have a coach that doesn't fuck around. Exactly. You know what the expectation is. Shane played Coach Sean Payton's conversation while he was at Fox Sports as the NFL, studio host. And he was talking about Caleb Williams with Colin Cowherd. The reality, I'm telling you right now, it'll change once we force the McCaskies to get the good coach, not the hot name. Dave Wanstead was once the hot name. Remember, Shane?
Oh yeah, he was the hottest name.
He was the hottest name
coming out of Dallas.
You don't need that. You need the great coach. You need the guy that's going to come in and set this locker room needs a fucking cleaning. And every fucking person can go. That guy is the guy.
I sent you guys a couple of Bussin' with the Boys podcast clips.
Yep.
If anybody wants to, it's a great podcast. Go ahead and check it out. But look specifically at the one with our guy Kevin Byard now, right?
Mm-hmm.
They talked about how it was when Mike Vrabel came into the situation and how it was kind of like a whoa. Everybody's kind of on, on notice. Everybody took note and everybody fell in line after that. And then you became friends with a guy like Mike Vrabel, but you know exactly where the line is and exactly what the standard is. And then you want to end up playing for the fucking guy. Those guys love Mike Vrabel. If somebody had an issue, it was Nate fucking Davis's bum ass who didn't fucking want to play, obviously. And look where we're at. Look where we're at with Nate Davis. So I give Mike Vrabel all the benefit of the doubt. And it's something that
he's
I
a guy,
like
Ivan.
Go check out that podcast. It's good.
Ivan obviously has been pounding the table for Vrabel. I love Vrabel.
I have zero interest. I have zero issue with Mike Vrabel at all. I just want to know who the OC and the offensive line coach connected to him are.
I believe
they said Josh McDaniels and Tommy
I'm
Rees.
fine with Josh McDaniels or Tommy Rees.
The OC, Tommy Rees is fine with me. Go Notre Dame.
I am fine with Tommy Rees. I think he's a good communicator, and watching Tommy Rees's play calls, he marries up action off of it, so I'm good with it. I know McDaniels knows that. I'm okay. I need the guy. I need the motherfucking guy that's gonna do what Ivan said. Like, whoa. Guess who's fucking tackling better? Everybody. That's who's tackling better. Because if you're not, you're out. This is the reality of what it is I've been saying forever, even back in the CB fans days. You need the coach that's going to hold players, no matter where their pay grade is, accountable to the game of football.
According to Orlovsky,
who I hate, by the way,
if Ohio State gets bounced, playoffs, or when they do, even if
I'm no insider.
I don't think that they'll, do it if he wins. But he has Vrabel going to Ohio State as the head coach to replace Ryan Day.
Well, let's pray Dan continues to be running out of the back of end zones. He should be run off television. The more have some integrity. Say what you want about John Gruden. He doesn't fucking flip-flop. He's another guy that would come in and do the same thing as Vrabel.
No, there are thoughts, Logan. No.
I like Pete Carroll. I just don't know at his age what he's going to do. I love...
Is he a year older than Belichick? Isn't he 73?
I don't know what his age is.
Nothing to do with his age.
Yeah.
I don't think when he went out of Seattle, there was no, it was like with a whimper when you had a team that the team that he had, you know what I'm saying? And then you guys just kind of
I like Pete Carroll. He also brings that, and he has a great personality.
he should go back to college.
He could do either or. Aaron Glenn, Rob Thames is on my list. He's another guy that would come in, respected, played the game, and set the fucking tone. Because I know Aaron Glenn. I know what he would do. I like that style. I don't care offense, deep. The Bears are so dumb that they think there's some merit in that. Look, Chris Harold, our guy. I never saw this before. I never thought about it. The Bears flip back and forth. Defensive guy, offensive guy. Defense. Look at it.
Phil didn't listen to me.
I didn't hear
when
you.
I talked about it.
You said that too?
Back and forth. Yeah, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
It's like
but the biggest difference is, I mean, I guess out of all of them, you could call John Fox the most, aggressive out of all of them.
Right.
But at that point, he was just, enjoying the fruits of his labor, coaching his third team. But they've all essentially been, I mean, you go from Jaron to Lovey to Mark Trestman, you know what I mean, to John Fox to Matt Nagy. It's a lot of the same, it's a lot of milk toast. Just kind of blah.
I apologize. I didn't hear you say it. When did you say that? Last week?
I don't know, probably a dozen times or so over the past few months, but it's all good. It's all good.
I never even heard you say it. Jesus. But Ryan Poles doesn't have to be here. Doesn't have to be here. The coach is more important than the GM. If the GM can't work, if Vrabel can't work with fucking Poles and that's going to hang up getting Vrabel, then goodbye, Poles. Like,
I fire him anyway.
I'm with you. I said clean house.
And I wasn't like that at the beginning of the year, but I have a real problem. Like I said, even this week, how are you not? I'm a Darrington Evans fan. If he's your running back 3, that's fine. Travis Homer on no team should be an RB2. I was hoping they were going to roll the dice on Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he goes to the fucking Saints. Why not?
How do they not bring him in?
Right. Why do you not bring him in?
Oh my God.
You have nothing to lose. Again, you're going into another game where you need a guy that can run the ball with power.
It's gotta be
I guess Roshan would have been a full go today. So it sounds like he's going to be playing. So that would obviously be why. But I'm talking about Roshan's been out for a long time. You heard me talk about the defensive tackle
getting a 300-pounder. They did. The guy ends up showing up
340.
He actually played really well.
Yeah. What was his name again? Jonathan what? I always forget. Ford. Yeah.
What did Sears Towers say today?
I'm looking. I'm about to pull it up right now.
There's been people. I know Zimmerman's calling him out, and
people are calling him out now.
Well, I know Zimmerman went at him a little bit.
So
good afternoon,
Zimmerman.
Oh, there you go. You got it, Shane.
Yeah. Good afternoon, folks. Let's begin with the obvious. There is a shit show happening at Hallis Hall right now. No other way to put it. Let's talk about Ryan Poles' job security. I'm going to stand by my reporting and once again repeat, he is safe. I've talked with folks around the league and inside Hallis Hall. While Poles is making it known he is upset with the current structure, he's going to remain the Bears GM. With that being said, Poles is on a leash, a very short one, I might add. He is going to be advocating for his job during coaching interviews. He's going to be pitching himself to the coaches as the coaches will be pitching themselves to leadership.
That make any sense?
However,
that's why I mentioned it before. It's like, what's he going to do?
And this is an extremely strong however, which I don't see happening. If the Bears' primary head coaching candidate is uncomfortable working with Ryan Poles, I expect them to fire Poles. I'm unsure how the optics of this would work because You traditionally hire a GM first and let that GM pick their own head coach. But I've been told that they will not hesitate firing Poles if it means being able to get the number one head coaching candidate on their list. They would then hire a GM that aligns with their list in ordering. They will not let Ryan Poles prevent them from getting the obvious first choice at head coach. And it just goes on and on. But yeah, Zimmerman called him out because there's a lot of back and forth, I believe and I think. And
yeah, you could hear those words in there.
Yep.
I have to ask you guys this. Does it make sense to fire Poles then right away?
Yes.
Now, so that the coaching opportunity and the GM opportunity.
Well, I mean, at this point, I don't know. Let's just say this: if the Bears haven't already been talking to multiple people a ton behind the scenes, they're not doing their job. That's the way the NFL works.
I agree with you.
You reach through back channels. So that is already well underway. And any general manager worth their salt has their list. I mean, you have to have your list handy because this is morbid to think about, but I've heard it put in these exact terms. You have your head coach and he's driving to the game on Sunday and he gets in a horrific accident and gets killed. You know what I mean? You have to have your contingency. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's a Christmas show.
It was the drunk pink rabbit ran him down. But you know what I mean? He's got to have his contingency plan. And we've known for a while where this was headed. Ryan Poles, with all of his flaws, is no dummy. He's a critical thinker. I do believe that. Does he make the right decision? No. Has he fucked up? Yes. But there's 0% probability he was caught off guard by Matt Eberflus, finally being gone. And at any point, Phil, if you're leading the franchise as the head coach or as the general manager, you can kind of see where this is going and you're creating a list and a pathway to get yourself out of it. I think Ryan Poles at this point probably already knows the pathway that he wants. And we just have to find out, does that align with Kevin Warren? Because I'll tell you right now, Kevin Warren loves nobody more than Kevin Warren. He loves the spotlight. And just remember that when it comes to the hire. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be splashy, and they're going to try to make a mark to say, hey, look at us. Here we are. And none of that matters. They had everything at their disposal this past offseason and promptly shit down their leg. So I have zero confidence they're going to figure it out this year either.
This is a precarious situation. Do you trust Poles? Do you have so many? What you just described, let me just pull this back a few layers. You have the meddler. You got a GM that looked like his balls got kicked. He had to pull his pants down and get the belt after school with Big Daddy over there who loves himself more than anybody. So you got three fucking pieces.
That is a fact.
Right? You have three pieces here of complete culture destruction. There's no pillar there. So to me, just saying that out loud says Poles has to get fired now. He's gone.
You have to give yourself the best possible chance at alignment.
Correct.
So no matter what, Kevin Warren was here when they drafted Caleb Williams. All right, so we know that. Ryan Poles drafted Caleb Williams. Whoever the next head coach is going to be was not here. There's not going to be an alignment with there's not going to be that quote unquote synergy that the Bears like to use with those guys. That's why if you get it from the president down, any head coach that takes the job here, let's be honest, is taking it because of Caleb Williams. That's the number one fucking factor by
100%. 100%.
Get
And
them
that's
in line.
that's the shit show that. So Shane just put another chess piece on the board and took someone's.
And Eric actually picked his booger and made a great fucking point. That's the pivot. The pivot is for you to extend Ryan Poles. That's the pivot. Unfortunately, you went through the same thing with Ryan
Pace
and Matt Nagy because
they
Bill
did
Polian,
this shit.
They did. Not a lot of people know this. They wanted to fire Nagy and they wanted to keep Ryan Pace. That was ownership's pathway. They did not want to fire Ryan Pace. And Bill Polian said, if that is the case, you have to extend him. And they didn't want to do that. So they fired him.
This franchise is so lost without TTNL. I'm sorry. Like I know they listen. It's so tiresome though. Like you feel like you're being scolded and you have to listen. You can't do what you continued to do. We said this. You did it with Mitch. You did it with Justin. Don't do it with Caleb, but you did it. You did it. And you fucking paused it and fired him.
Phil, it goes back farther than that. When they drafted Rex Grossman, Dick Duran was the head coach. And they went out and signed Cordell Stewart. And then the next year, what happened? Then Lovey came in 2004. That was Rex's second year. Rex ended up getting hurt. But I'm just saying the Bears have done this forever. They've done it forever. Oh, by the way, guess what? Who was our head coach in 1999? Do you remember who the head coach was? No, that was Dick Duran, right?
Dick Duran, you're right. Dick Duran.
Yeah, because he got hired in 99, I believe, right?
Yeah, they wanted to hire Saban.
Because Wanstead's last year was
it Saban, but then Lovey, or was it Saban, then Duran?
Well, they wanted to hire Saban, but they wouldn't give him control of the roster.
Groceries.
Right.
They wouldn't give him the grocery. And then they settled on Duran, or was it Lovey? I think it was Lovey.
No. McGinnis was Duran.
So it was Lovey. They ended up hiring. I remember being at.
No.
My
Duran was fired, and then Lovey was hired.
But they wanted Nick Saban.
Yeah,
over
right.
Lovey.
Yes, Nick Saban was the target and wanted
the job.
He wanted control
Jerry
of
Angelo.
the roster.
Yeah, exactly.
And he would not do it.
And they pivoted to Lovey Smith. That's the true story. At least they were in the ballpark of getting a great coach with Saban. Right. Wanstead was the hot coordinator. Dick Duran was a defensive coordinator that they hired.
Yeah, from Jacksonville.
Now, Mark Trestman was fucking a Canadian Football League coach. Wanted to go outside the box. They had the coach of the year in their house as a finalist in Bruce Arians. Then they needed to regroup.
Anybody saying to sit Caleb Williams is a fucking fool.
Should be never listened to.
You don't know football.
You're an albatross of stupidity. You're worse than Eric's booger.
You're overthinking the situation and trying to sound smart.
You want to be considered football intellect, but you're really a dumbass. It's complete stupidity. You can take Caleb Williams out of the game when shit hit the fan and there's no shot at winning and protect him there. You don't bench Caleb Williams now. Jesus Christ.
It's literally
I counted 5 drops by Keenan Allen in this past game.
Oh, Jesse Rogers said that? Well, there you fucking go. Stick to baseball, Jesse. And shut the fuck up about football.
Jesse. No, that's when Jesse wishes he had Jesse's girl.
Name me another fucking franchise. Like I said, and I go back, I've talked about it on here. And I know our guest is in the green room.
Ready. He's getting ready. Celebrity guest.
But the Bears drafted a running back in the top 5 in 1998. They did it again in 2005. In the top 5. And
they did it with
neither one of them
Curtis Enos.
Yes.
And Cedric Benson.
And neither one of them started, Phil.
Under Jerry Angelo.
Where does that happen? Where else does that happen? Can you imagine? Can you imagine drafting a running back in the top fucking 5 and he doesn't start for your team?
Well,
the Bears did it twice in 7 years. You signed Thomas Jones as a 25-year-old free agent in 2004. Showed a ton of promise on a horrific Chicago Bears team in 04, the first year under Lovey. And then your fucking pivot is to draft Cedric Benson because that's who Lovey wanted.
We got him from the Bucks. He was on the Bucks, right?
Yeah, he was a free agent.
Yeah.
Thomas Brown.
Because he was drafted by the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, ahead of Urlacher.
Get off the bus running.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Cap is 100% wrong, and I'd tell Cap that.
I will tell Cap that tomorrow.
I heard it when they discussed it, and I agree. I agree with you guys. He doesn't. If there was something to be like, oh, Caleb, God forbid, there's a like a knee or like an ankle sprain or something. You know what I mean? Something slight. Then I'd be like, okay, he has to sit. But if he's healthy and ready to go, get him all the experience you could get him.
Thank you for doing that, Mackenzie. Yeah. And listen, anybody that's blaming Caleb or anybody that wants that, you were never a believer of the kid in the first place.
If you're taking a victory lap on going back and saying we should have gotten the Hall now, I'm sorry, Herb. I love Herb Howard, and we're going to have to get him on. But that is, I will bury you with that kind of talk, with knowledge, with football knowledge. Justin Fields is a backup quarterback in the NFL. That's what he is. Nobody traded for him. Nobody. He was equivalent to a 7th round pick this year. 7th. Mac Jones got a 6th. What Justin can't do well, he still continues to not be able to do well. That's the problem. What Caleb is a rookie. There is no structural throwing issues with Caleb Williams. There's technical issues that you can clean up. There's coaching issues surrounding Caleb Williams that you have to fix. There's offensive line issues that are going to have to be fixed. There's talent issues surrounding. There's a running back issue that needs to be talked about with the Bears. I said it on BHL, Ivan. You have your starting receiver is a better, more physical runner, more instinctive than the guy Ryan Poles decided was going to be your bell cow and DeAndre Swift. DJ Moore is a better physical, instinctive, finding the hole runner, and thus Thomas Brown is giving him the handoffs. Let's just be honest here. He can't see the field. Now, rookie quarterbacks are going to have to grow. Coaching is important in that. Moving the coordinator around and around. Booth, not Booth. Now you're the head coach. Oh, Shane Waldron's a pussy. No one like. All of this stuff is happening to our quarterback because our GM kept Matt Eberflus. Our ownership kept Matt Eberflus, who needed to go, right? This is all happening. It's not happening in Washington, in Denver. It's not happening with these other rookies. It's happening here, and it's a problem. And if people are blaming Caleb Williams, they were haters to begin with. You're taking your victory lap out of stupidity, and the tape will show you. And thus, I will continue to hold you accountable for the rest of his career, because I'll tell you this, he ain't leaving after 4 years.
Oh, there are some
That's
bulletin board
that bullshit.
There are some, like, and I swear to you, Phil, like career level bulletin board, keep this forever. Because I believe Caleb has all the talent to be the best player that we've seen on this team. And I believe when he is, a lot of people are gonna be fucking eating crow. A lot of fucking people.
Oh, without a doubt.
You just got to put a leader in front of them, though, man.
Before we get to our guest, I agree with you, Ivan, 100%. I've said this many times before. I'm going to say it again. That part of the prerequisite for the head coaching search is going to be somebody that believes in running the football. You thought it's a joke. You think these analytic guys belong in the NFL. Talk to John Gruden about it. Someone find that, Ivan, find the clip of Gruden talking about the guy in the analytics getting on the headset to him. It's awesome. It's on his new Barstool thing. He talks about the analytics. He hates analytics. All right? It's like carbon copy me. Carbon is so me. I sent it to Shane. It's funny. But anyway, you got to run the football. That has to be your identity in Chicago. It's not meatball. It's not dumb. It's not old school thinking. It's not any of that shit. It's the penicillin. It's part of the culture of what is going to help you win. Running the football with a dominant back has made the Philadelphia Eagles what they are right now. And that's what, 12-2? Jalen Hurts ain't having the greatest of seasons. He's got a lot of tush-push touchdowns.
Well,
but it's the running game and their offensive line built in the middle out. Ryan Poles is built out in receivers, tight end. No, in the middle. Our center has sucked for how long, Shane? Mustafer.
When was Olin's last year? 2010?
He went to the Saints.
2009, I think. I don't think he was here in 10,
So
right?
we have not had a center. 2 decades, bro.
Well, they drafted.
We had a glimpse with Whitehair that 1 year. Didn't he make the Pro Bowl at center?
Yeah, well, and then they started flip-flopping him. But then they drafted Grasu in the 3rd round. And then, remember, he tore his ACL on the sideline at Family
Fest.
Yeah. But it's been 2 decades, dude. 2 decades since we've had
2 decades without a center
to anchor the middle.
Well, there's a lot to talk about, man. Lot to talk about. But we have a special guest, Shane, on Christmas. A very special guest. And do you have his introduction?
I do, but just let him wait just for one more minute.
One more minute. I know.
I
the
have
North Pole. The North Pole.
I have your John Gruden.
Oh, you have the Gruden. Thank you. We got to play the Gruden. Shout out to Barstool for getting John Gruden. Here's the clip of John Gruden talking about analytics. Analytics.
Huh? Okay, that's where the analytical guy goes. Hey, Coach Gruden, go for it right here. Go for it. I'm like, okay. We go for it. We get stuffed. And I go, hey, fuck you up there, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Aggressive. It's 12-10, man. We get the field goal.
There it is. That is so. We're going to trust this motherfucker. Ask Coach Ray Derwin. We punted one time this year. I trusted our long snapper one time. I was like, okay, we're going to punt. We practiced the long snapper. The first punt goes fucking 12 yards over his head. Loss of 30. We ain't punting ever again this year. Everything's going to be on a toss punt if we're going to punt. That's Gruden. Is Gruden on my list? 100%. Just for that clip, he's on my list. That's another Hall and Oates song, Logan. Because Gruden is on my list. Speaking of lists, is he checking it once or checking it twice?
Jeepers creepers.
Does he have his intro?
Did we ever make him an intro?
We need to make
the only person on his naughty list is Cars.
Yes.
No, we're very economical, my family.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Santa, can you turn your phone sideways, Santa?
Sideways, yes.
I didn't even know.
There he is.
Santa's Italian. It sounds like.
No, I had Italian food tonight, but I am from the North Pole, talking to you from Wallingford, Connecticut. Santa's Workshop Depot for this year, thanks to Mr. Angelo Joseph Marino.
We love him.
Santangelo. He's got meatballs in the stocking.
Santa.
You know, I told Angelo we had to spruce up the barn, and we did. Him and the magical elves went to the forest and found some beautiful decorations. Let me show you.
Beautiful cutlet.
Look at that, everybody.
You'll also be able to buy that poinsettia roadside tomorrow.
Oh, look, Mrs. Claus is in the background.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus shaped up nicely.
Yes. I might be leaving Mrs. Claus for Mrs. Angelina Jolie. We even dressed her up. She's my special helper.
Oh.
Santa's little helper. There you go.
Yeah.
Santa, how's Mrs. Claus's meatloaf? Does she know how to make it?
I'm afraid she's not as good neither.
Santa, I don't see any smoke coming out of that pipe.
Shane, I'll do it right now. I'll light that pipe for you.
Now, Santa has come on the show.
We don't fool around here. This Christmas is going to be one of the best Christmases ever.
Your beard hopefully is not flammable.
Yes, please.
No.
Oh,
local man.
Local Santa
down barn.
That'd be 50,
burning beard.
That'd be 50-degree burns with that much.
Yeah, Eric's booger. It's Angelo's beard.
Santa.
There
it is. You got to stick the finger in the hole.
Yeah.
There you go.
There he is.
Nice and wide. There you go.
Now, I wish we could play Dominic the Donkey. That would be a good intro for you, right? Is that your favorite?
Now, I want to tell the Bear fans that Mr. Angelo Marino is in this barn working with the magical elves to make Christmas better. He'll be around the show, around the middle of the show. But for now, You're going to deal with Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
I wasn't given the opportunity. I found him.
Santa, have you ever tried a steamed cheeseburger?
Yes, I have.
Are they good?
They are the most delicious things in the world.
In the world.
Yes.
Wow.
World.
In the world.
Yes.
Now listen. You have come on the show tonight. You have a special poem to read to our Bears fans, right?
I sure do. Draft Dr. Phil, and I want to read it now to you.
Okay.
All right.
Angelo Claus has been working on a special "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" poem. He's going to read it to our fans, especially Ivan Vargas. A special.
I cannot wait.
A special. Should we isolate on him when he reads it, Shane? Or do we need to be on here with him?
You're the producer. Why?
Ivan's the producer. What do you
I'm
think?
the producer.
Ivan?
Well, yeah.
What do you think, Ivan?
You're sending him the clips. You're just asking him all the. I mean, what do you guys want to do?
He got the. I sent it to him. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Here we go. Good call, says Carrie Franklin. Ivan.
What? All right.
I love all.
Oh, she's getting cool.
All right, here we go, TTNL fans.
Set the stage.
We got a bigger strip.
Okay, here it goes. It was the night before Christmas at Hallett's Hall. The boardroom was debating high table, not football. Warren is early. He parked his caddy with care. Poles scurry is quickly, for soon the miller would be there. The players messing around, swearing, losing streak in their heads, while Eberflus is at home putting his shoes to bed. His bees to bed.
His bees.
His bees. I'm sorry. This had to be tight, but it's okay. We'll do the best we can. George on his scooter is in fitted cap. Kevin Warren begins his sermon while Jeannie takes her nap. When out on the field, across such clutter, 6 of the 8 captains fighting. If winning really matters, away to the window, Marge flew like a flash. It was all 8 captains giggling while counting their cash. In game to OC, onto the head honcho, Hail Mary passes and cuttery like they did to El Guapo. Now that the Michigan of fans should appear, oh, another losing streak for the 4th consecutive year. With a fired head coach no one wanted one bit, real fans are pissed off. They're tired of this shit. Paul fills the offensive line with a CMO. The Lamb Pole signs and drafts them with calls them by name. O'Braxton, Kramer, Lucas and Bates, Armstrong, Davis, it's an honest disgrace. The bottom of the league, polls have helped the fall. Chris Morgan is kept around while being the worst of all. Oh, bells kept on, but no one knew why. They're still so unprepared when coming up to the bye. So down to the bottom goes the orange and blue with a streak full of L's. Under George, nothing's new.
Santa, do you need a cig?
No. But this is a rookie quarterback. We have some positive proof. Despite all haters, TTNL told the truth. As we take the tape Despite the chaos around, we find a rookie quarterback who's making leaps, rounds, Virginia overwhelmed. Her sons have lost more than one. But now that Warren is in place, seems the same shit begun. So we pay a great fortune, and a coach with some balls that we create a new culture and clean up Hollis Hall. Now,
Got it up.
Rich, you will always get the truth. The naughty two men, they've given fans nothing but proof. So in the spirit of the MVGs and Papa Bear, holla,
Hallis.
fuck all the McCuskies. I send karma and malice. And I must explain, before I go out of sight, Merry Christmas, TTNL and big fans alike. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Wallingford, Connecticut. And there you
Hey!
This is a beautiful poem written by yours truly, Draft Dr. Phil, also known as Philip Otoshin Jr. Thank you so much.
Oh boy, I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys.
He missed a couple lines. You
The
did a
McCuskies.
great job, Angelo.
The McCuskies.
Thank you, Phil.
We might have to try out the McCuskies. They
The
might be better
McCuskies.
than the McCaskies.
The McCuskies may have it. Dan Beeks loved it.
He did.
Emery loved it. Scottish Bear loved it. Jeremiah Parsons loved it. Carrie Franklin loved it.
Nope.
Ivan loved it.
Oh yeah.
Santa,
Big Sean loved it. Tony loved it.
Santa, what do you think of Ivan's outfit?
That outfit looks familiar from the movie The Christmas Story, which is one of my favorites. I
Yes.
watched it back in the 80s, and I still watch it till this day.
That's right, Santa.
Love it.
We're gonna have to put the poem up on our Patreon channel, Shane,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have Angelo make a movie out of this. Listen,
Absolutely.
Bill Wagner loved it so much he gave $20 super chat.
Thank you, Bill.
Happy holidays, everyone. It was fun to see Ivan's blackened Cub fan heart grow 3 sizes. Thanks to Santangelo. Santangelo. The McCunties.
The McCunties.
When he spelled out Simo,
Yeah.
and said it Kamo.
Komodo dragon.
Oh my god.
That was classic.
So, how about so in the spirit of MUGS and Papa Bear Hallis, it's Mugs and Papa Bear Hallis. Fuck all the McCaskey. I send karma and malice. I need you to say this line.
Great stuff, Angelo. It was terrific.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you.
You did a great job, buddy.
Ready,
Thank you,
Angelo?
Jane.
Let's say this line. This is the one you fucked up. Poles fails the offensive line with Simo the lame.
Holmes fails the offensive line. With,
Nope.
I don't know, guys. I'm tired.
Wait, we're gonna put it together. Ivan's gonna
Yeah,
put it
Santa,
together.
you got a long week ahead of you, don't you?
Poles fails the offensive line with Simo the lame.
Holmes fails the offensive line. With,
Nope.
Guys,
Nope.
all right, so
This is part of the. We're live. They want us to hear the line. It's like acting school. The train's coming.
That's the polar. Is that the
That's the
polar?
Polar
Express?
Express.
That's the Polar Express. Yes.
The Merino Express.
Yeah, we're on it too. We're on the caboose.
Say hi to Stephanie, and Denise. Say hi to them.
I want to
Speaking
say hello to Stephanie and Denise.
There you
Merry
go.
Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Speaking of the caboose, how's your mom doing?
My mother's doing very well. Very well.
Did you
Uncle
tell her that
Shane's
she's gonna,
coming by.
Did you tell her that she's gonna have a visitor for Christmas?
Yeah, and she got all her weapons ready, Shane, so don't fall in this. One thing you don't want to mess with spilling women.
That's
The worst
right.
thing is shotgun.
Tell her to throw out a couple bear traps for Shane. He's a big boy.
All right, let's try the line one more time. You ready?
All right.
Here we go. Poles fails the offensive line with Simo the lame.
Okay. Halls fails the offensive line with Simo the lame.
Nope. Yes, he got it.
All right.
Poles signs and drafts them and calls them by name.
Poles drafts them.
No, Poles signs them and
Poles
drafts
signs
them.
them and drafts them by name.
No, Poles signs them and drafts them and calls them by name.
Paul drafts them and calls them.
Wait, Lee, what the hell is going on?
You know what? That's
Poles
it.
signs them
I'm done too, Angela.
and drafts them. Say that.
Paul signs them and drafts them and calls them by names.
Give me some fucking names.
All right.
There you go. We're gonna get you. It's just so slick and skinny in a hole.
Yeah.
That's how Shane will be at the Merino house.
Yes.
Breaking news. The tape never lies. Network breaking news.
Right there it is.
All right. What, guys? You guys want to see Angelo? I'm gonna go get him now. Let me go get him. I'm right back.
Go see if he's
I
home.
need his hat on though.
All right.
Keep the hat.
The best move here would be for me to
Oh,
end the broadcast.
the TTNL show wants you.
You guys want me to end broadcast?
Come on now.
Angelo.
I'm coming, guys. I'm coming.
Angelo.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Wait, you're still.
We got a special guest in the bar, and I'm helping the elves making 2024 Christmas very special.
Well
Are you all done
done.
your Christmas shopping?
We're doing that too. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You're all done?
No, I'm just taking a break. Gonna be on the show, and then work over midnight. We have a lot of toys to build, a lot of toys to wrap.
Angelo, did anybody ever tell you have like striking resemblance to Santa Claus?
Really?
You
Wow.
do.
No.
Yeah.
Merry
I
Christmas.
have a red suit with like him, but I'm not Santa Claus. I'm his right hand man.
Sean Stewart with a super chat saying Merry Christmas, Angelo. Love you.
Merry Christmas,
Sean
Stewart. Merry Christmas.
Sean Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Say Sean Stewart.
Sean Stewart.
Perfect.
Steward, not Stewart.
Steward.
There you go.
No, it's Steward. Steward.
Squad. Are you all done Christmas shopping, Angelo? Or you got more to do?
A little bit more to do, and I'm all done.
Lady C says this is better than talking about the Bears. Go, Angelo.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Angelo, I love when you come on the show. Those of you that don't know Angelo, he is the ambassador, the hype man of TTNL. Each and every week or every other week, Angelo joins us on the show. He's been a huge proponent of this network. And also, He orders 36 wings.
I'll take 36.
36 wings. Angelo.
Yes.
Corn planter. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
He's giving you $5. Did you get a gift for cars? He wants to know.
Not yet. Not yet. We're not sure if he's on Santa's naughty list. We're not sure.
Nerd alert.
Here he is. Oh, I thought he was. Where is that guy?
He is.
I looked down to. I was like, oh shit.
Cars is currently packing and heading south tomorrow.
I bet you he's going to Florida.
Yes, he is.
He loves that hot sun, putting on that cocoa lotion. Tanning.
I don't know. I'm not
layers
sure.
Of tanning lotion.
I'm not sure if that Snow White skin could take it, but we're gonna have to see.
I am.
Here,
Ivan, can you write that stamp? Can you write that stamp down?
Ivan.
It's at 206.
205. As he proceeds to light up the cig.
Yes. How many cigarettes is that today,
shit.
Angelo?
Hey, I had a rough one. It's going to be number 17.
17.
7.
So
he does have a count.
That means, well, usually you have to bump it up 5 or 6 from there. If Angelo's being honest.
I still got some in the pack. I still have some in the pack.
Someone get Ivan. Call Ivan's wife. He needs mouth to mouth. He can't breathe.
He's literally having a grabber live on air right now.
He really is. We could see him in the back room falling over. He can't gather himself.
Now, guys, I have a question for you. You guys think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Oh, this is a good question.
I
I don't think it's a Christmas movie.
Well, I think it is. And so is Lethal Weapon.
Look at you. Greg Braggs. You remember him?
Yeah.
You do?
He was married to Suzanne Summers?
Yes.
Yes.
Angelo, do you remember Greg Braggs?
No.
Yes.
Who can forget Suzanne Summers?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Greg has.
Nobody.
Oh my God, Greg, droning on and on. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Is he talking to me?
No.
Greg. He was talking to Greg.
Yeah.
Larison loves you, Angela.
Really?
Yes.
What's your name?
Listen, can you read this super chat?
Let me bring a little closer up here.
Okay. Read the super chat. Clintonio, $4.99.
$4.99. Wow, nice.
Can you read it though?
Yeah, thank you, Clintonio. My heart goes out to the rookie quarterback who hate to see him struggle and I catch a single trolling Packers fan here. I'm coming after you. That's a promise.
100.
Yeah.
Thank you, Clintonio. Angelo is reading super chats.
Yeah.
I was just laughing in the background. Thank you, Clintonio. Here's another super chat. Don Wanderley, $5. Go ahead, read it, Angelo.
Let me put it a little closer.
Yeah, a little closer.
Don Wanderley. Check out John Allen's status on his rookie year and compare them to celebrities so far. Why aren't people talking about this?
Check out Josh Allen's stats. Why are people talking about this? Josh Allen's rookie year stats versus Caleb's. Listen, people aren't talking about it, Don, because people want to be negative. They don't put rookie into perspective. That's why I had a big issue with Troy Aikman on the air. Like, it's so hypocritical and pathetic. It wasn't even the realm of truth. And it just is to continue to kowtow to a fan base that's beaten down. So make matters worse is going to make more views, get more people talking, and people fall for it every time, including the meatballs that'll use that kind of shit to try to combat me and Shane. Got this one. Muhammad El Me, $4.99. You want to read this one, Angelo?
Yes.
Get a little close.
Muhammad Elm. Just an appreciation super chat.
Good job, Angelo.
Yeah,
$4.99. $4.99.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Peyton Johnson, $10.
Okay. Peyton Johnson, I've seen enough. Ryan Poles needs to be fired. After reaching the tape of Monday, it's been behind a fireable offense what they've done to Caleb this season, and there's no redemption for this.
What do you think, Angelo? Is he right?
I think so.
I think so too.
It's about time.
I think Ryan Poles has to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a fireable offense what they've done, how they built this team backwards. They do things backwards. What is the penalty, Ivan, for bringing Eberflus back? What's the penalty of signing Nate Davis despite what was a Steckel, the Titans offensive line coach, being hired by Eberflus, who was here telling Ryan Poles, hey, got to stay away from Nate. He's not trying to fit. They didn't listen to a guy that coached them. They didn't listen. Steckel now coach with the Lions, I believe, or the Saints. I don't know where he is actually, but former offensive line coach with the Titans is telling the GM not to sign Nate Davis. GM signs him anyway. And Steckel was right. Thank you, Ryan Cox. Peyton Johnson is back, $5. Bringing back Eberflus, the offensive line, his culture, his free agent signings, everything. It's all been terrible. It's all got to go. God bless TTNL and Angel Santa. Angel Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Santangelo. I like Brick, $1.99. Can you read it?
Angel, I'm your barn? Michael Myers? Oh my God, he's in my barn! I knew he would be mad for Christmas. Well, he's gonna get none but coal.
Is that the same brick?
Yeah, son of a gun.
Is that the same brick associated with Greg Braggs? Is that
brick by brick?
I don't know.
It must be Greg, huh? Yeah. Here's your boy again, Angelo. Can you read this one?
Let me get a little closer. Muhammad El. If you got haters, you're doing something right.
What do you think of that, Angelo?
It's all right. I'll live.
No, he's talking about us. He's talking about
No. It's all fair in games. It's all fun in games. That's all. What about the movie?
You know what he means?
You ever seen the movie Reindeer Games with Ben Affleck?
Yes, that's a good movie.
That's a good Christmas movie for adults.
I like a lot of violent movies.
Deer Hunter, but all right.
Deer Hunter.
That's another good movie. I've seen that movie.
Do you like watch any of the nice movies, the nice Christmas ones?
Yes, I do. I do.
So, what would be your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie would be Jingle All the Way, where Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was in high school when the movie came out.
Yes,
that's one of my favorites.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, Angelo. Wait a
second, Ivan. In digital time,
Angelo. Yeah, right. Give us some. Wait. There we go. That landed.
That looked like it landed. That fucking landed. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Shane, favorite Christmas movie, Shane?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Sinbad, the comedian.
Now, have you ever seen Sinbad in the movie? What was it?
First Kid?
No,
First kid.
when he played the superhero. Did you
That
ever
was the
see it?
Jingle All the Way.
No,
No?
He never
Shazam.
played in
You ever
Oh.
see him in
No, that was
Shazam?
Shaquille O'Neal. That was Shaquille O'Neal.
Jack,
No,
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sinbad.
No, never seen that one. No.
I'm telling you, as a kid, I saw it. They're
Word.
saying it never existed.
Really?
That we're in a different. It's the Mandela effect. Do you know
I
what
never
the
heard of
Mandela
it.
effect is?
I never seen that. No, I don't know what that is.
They're telling me Sinbad was a genie.
Yes. Did
and
you
there was
find
a
it?
Kid, and and there was a kid involved, and his like punk ass stepdad.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're saying this movie never existed, but I saw it. If you grew up in the 80s, you saw it. Now they say it didn't exist. It does exist. Shazam. And this dude pulls out the VHS and shows you. It's crazy, Angelo. Do you believe in any conspiracies, Angelo?
Yes, there's a lot of conspiracies. And I do believe that there's some
aliens.
Yes, aliens and extraterrestrials in space.
Ivan, he believes in aliens and extraterrestrials. You missed one, Ivan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robert Nash.
Cousins?
If
They're cousins? Or-
They're cousins. Third cousins. Robert Nash, $4.99. Go ahead, Angelo.
If Caleb was on another team with the same record and status, he would be celebrated for the overcoming adversary. Bears hate is strong nationally.
Correct.
Give him a round of applause, Angelo. That was a good super chat. That's not a conspiracy, Angelo.
No.
The brick is back.
Brick is back,
Are you
Angelo.
at Walgreens?
$1.99.
All right.
Read it.
I saw you at Walgreens yesterday. Oh my God, is Brick in Wallingford? Jesus.
Brick must be from Wallingford, Connecticut.
Wow. Let me see.
Googly Bear 00, $2.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Poles and Viabel have a history together.
Who? Say again.
Poles and Verabel?
No.
That's pretty close.
Rebel.
Oh, Rebel. Okay.
Rebel. Yeah.
Rebel.
It's Polis and Rebel.
Polis and Rebel.
It's like that commercial. The insurance commercial. Polis and Rebel. There you go. Rebel. Doug Connell, $4.99.
It would be hilarious if a new coach got complete hiring freedom or his contract is terminated and paid 100%. Hire Olin Kurtz as the O-line coach.
Kratazzi. Olin Kratazzi.
You got it. Cruz.
Wait a minute, guys. Let me get a Palm Springs water to quench my thirst.
Yes. Yes. Olin Kratazzi. Olin Cruz.
Ironically,
I like this Poland spring water, Shane. Are you a fan of the Poland?
Actually, I got Aquafina this time.
Oh, no. Aquafina's a fucking mistake.
What are you doing, man?
Rebel.
Verabel.
Yeah. Verabel. Verabel and Kratazzi.
Kratazzi.
Yeah, Kratazzi.
Sean Jones also saw Shazam with Sinbad.
Well, you guys,
Blitz
you guys
VIP. Can you read this one? Can you read this one?
Yes. Shouts out to Phil and Shane from Philadelphia. Wow.
Yes. Have you ever been to Philadelphia, Angelo?
Yes, on our way back from Cancun, Mexico, we made a stop there. We had to make a stop there because the plane had to refuel, and then we went to Connecticut. I went to Cancun with my best friend.
Did you have fun in Cancun?
Oh my God, it was great.
What did you do? Did you go to Senor Frogs?
Yes, I went
I
to Senor
knew.
Frogs.
Sweat T-shirt contests.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the girls took out their tops, showed their headlight.
Oh.
That's a strip club, Angelo. That's what.
No, Senor
That's
Frogs
called
is a
Cancun,
nightclub.
Mexico.
No, I know what Senior Frogs is, but I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Angelo
was a
enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. Philadelphia. You never had the Philly cheese.
We had no time. We only stayed there for a little bit, you know.
Yeah. You know? Here you go. Can you read this one?
Yeah. Sean Stewart.
Yes.
$10.
Stewart.
Merry Christmas, Angelo. Love you. Sean, love you back, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Look at that.
Angelo, Sean is 6'11".
Wow.
6'11".
Yes.
That's taller than Michael Jordan.
It is. Also taller than Phil.
Oh, way taller.
Yeah.
Swanky 32. $1.99.
$1.99. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too as well. Swanky.
Swanky. Corn Planters back again.
You already put that up there.
Oh, we saw the cars one. Here we go. Corn Planters back again. $5.
Angelo, what's up with these drones in New Jersey? Well, let me tell you guys, I don't mean to scare you during the holidays and Christmas. I think the Illuminatis want to depopulate, and they're gonna slowly kill us with drones, and it's gonna be a normal thing. Not in the beginning. But
Mon Pa Illuminati.
I think those drones have some kind of weapon to kill citizens.
You must have been at the top of your fucking class.
That's my prediction. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
You're wrong too. Brick is back.
Yeah.
Who is Brick?
So
Were you at Walgreens yesterday for real?
I was. I had to go get cigarettes with my father.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's bad. Jesus.
How much is a pack of cigarettes?
About $14. Yeah.
$14.
Yeah.
How much money do you think you spend on cigs?
I don't. Quite a bit.
Angela, let me ask you a question. How much was it 10 years ago?
Maybe $9.
$9.
So
Yeah.
10 years ago was $9?
Yeah,
I think so. Maybe.
Well, he's in Wallingford, Connecticut. Obviously, it's like, I mean, it's Connecticut, but it's not a main city. Like,
Yeah, we're not in New York. We're not in Norwalk.
Right, but even then, it should like. I remember cigarettes being way cheaper if you went out away from like the city and you're out, in a smaller America. It would be way cheaper than being in a city. But it seems like everything's fucking taken off.
I know. Jeffrey Burton, taller than somebody. I forgot what he said.
Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper.
Can you read Angelo Ruccia?
Oh, wow. Happy holidays to you. All best show on the planet. So when will Angel get his own weekly TTNL show? Oh my God. You want to know something? We're a family. I can't do that. But I might do a YouTube channel on the side. I have to stay with the TTN family.
Yeah.
That was my oath when I started.
Keep it 1,000.
Keep it 1,000.
So, Angelo, we have a visual super chat from whoever the hell Brick is, and he just sent this in.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I know where that is. Yeah.
That's Angelo's lunch.
That is the famous Kayla May's steamed cheeseburger I had.
There you go.
What does it consist of? Because I'm interested.
Okay, I'll describe the steamed cheeseburger. It's steamed ground meat flavored, ketchup, mayonnaise, bacon, cheddar cheese from Wisconsin, and that's about it. And it's delicious. An extra onion. I love onions.
Are those grilled onion or are they just raw onion?
Raw.
Raw. I like
You
the
don't
crunch
like a
on the
grilled
raw onion.
onion? Oh my god, bro.
Hey, you know what?
So delicious.
In certain meals, a raw onion is fine.
Yes. We have steamed cheeseburger.
Yes.
In Connecticut. And
yeah,
Ted's is the famous.
Ted's is the famous, but
Kayla May, who was a part of Ted's, broke off and started his own steamed cheeseburger. And yeah, steamed cheeseburger. I've had it. My wife loves it. The steamed cheeseburger.
All the flavors are staying in the burger.
It sounds gross. Ivan, you've ever had a steamed cheeseburger?
What is this? Describe it again.
It's steamed. It's cooked, steamed. It's cooked by steam. And they
what does that have to do with? I mean, there's it.
It's all the flavor gets locked in the thing, and it's very juicy.
I see, so it's more. I see what you're talking. Yeah, that would obviously that would make sense with the steam.
But it's a big burger. It isn't like a White Cat. White Castle uses a similar technique.
They shut a lid over it or some shit.
What's that?
They put like a lid over it or something. What?
Yeah.
White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle puts their burger over onions and they steam it cooked over the onion.
Yeah, because it's so paper
but it's
thin.
so thin. It's not like this.
Okay, well, so if this is different, I mean, if this is obviously a bigger burger.
Oh, it's big.
Well, then
I'm not as big a fan. Sometimes they put the cheese whiz on it. Like cheese whiz. Yes. They put the cheese
or
whiz.
nacho cheese.
You know, just cheese whiz, the spray.
You put cheese whiz on the burger?
On some of them. You can ask for it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna try it, but I'm like, oh, that's something.
Look up Ted's.
That's something I should do, huh?
I would
Ted's
try it. It
cheeseburger.
just sounds fucking gross.
I'm telling you, I said the same, but it's good.
Shane, I want you to hear me very clearly. I don't care what you guys say. It sounds gross or anything. You have to taste this. I'm telling you, it's out of this world.
I believe you, Angelo.
Angelo, when I come down there, when we take you to New Haven, you're gonna take me to that place for a burger.
We are, and we're gonna enjoy every minute of it, Shane.
Yep.
Look up.
And you too, Ivan, if you come. You too.
We gotta get Ivan. Look up Ted's Steamed Cheeseburgers, and it'll pop up. It's world famous in Meriden, Connecticut.
And you want to know something? The inventor of the steamed cheese, the steam stainless box, the inventor was from Wallingford, and his name was the late Bob Gattilia, who died a couple of years back.
Well, rest in peace. Bob.
So that's some good news to know, you know?
Bobby Gattilia.
Yeah.
Angelo knows. He knows the history of the steamed burger.
Yeah.
We out here. This podcast has introduced you to pizza and steamed. I've never salmon cheesesteak.
You ever heard of that, Angelo?
Never.
No. I know a lot of people like the dry salmon on their bagels, like Brugger's. They're famous for that, but I never had that before. No.
What about this?
Eric Alley has a problem with Brugger's.
Oh.
What's that?
We need to do Alexander Backless. We need to do a culinary tour of Connecticut with Angela and friends. Man knows how to eat economically. Yes, I do.
We want him to do a food review show, remember?
We do. It was called Manja with Angelo.
No, we're very economical, my family. We are.
I'll produce it, Angelo. Let's just say
Manja with Angelo. Look, you got a producer. He's willing to produce your show.
All right.
I gotta have Max AO produce. It needs to be an Italian hip hop beat.
With a little bit of accordion too.
Accordion sound. Got the hip hop boom bap beat over that Italian sound, Max. And then you go. We got the tour with Angelo. Now I got to take Angelo to Modern Beats. He's never been.
You gotta wait.
No, we're not.
You're not going without me.
He's taking too long. Angelo called me on the side.
Yeah. Angelo's like, fuck him. I need pizza.
Coach
you know what? I don't see it won't be too bad if I go there, Shane. You know,
Modern Beats.
He can take you to Sally's.
All right, I've been to Sally's. I love Sally's.
What's the other one?
Pepe.
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, Sally was Pepe's nephew. He opened up his own. They were relatives.
Do you prefer Pepe's or Sally's?
You know what? I tried them both. It's a tie. The only thing that Pepe's beats Sally's is their clam pie. No one makes a clam pie like Pepe's. That's
Never had it.
Really?
Yeah.
Clam pie.
Well, we gotta. Yeah.
I had a couple of those.
Oh my god.
So have I. Yeah, I've had a couple.
Let's throw curls.
Steph's uncle, Alan.
Probably not the best way to lead off after Ivan dropped that nuke.
Yeah. He'll fly from LA into New Haven, go to Pepe's for the clam pie or Modern.
Have you ever had it, Phil?
I've had a slice of it. I'm not a big fan of, but it's good. It's not like, oh man, that's terrible. It's good. He loves it. I mean, Steven Spielberg. That's his favorite pie. He'll fucking fly
three
in.
pies did Braggs buy when I paid for it that night?
One was
the dessert.
He bought
pizza.
the Italian bomb. He had the Toshin, mousse, raga, and pepperoni. And then he got, I think, just a regular cheese.
But then he ordered a dessert pie.
The dessert pie was with us at the Zanelli's. That's the Nutella pie. Nutella with strawberries and powdered sugar on top. It's unbelievable. Bro, I didn't.
Nutella that just feels like I'm gonna have a fucking diabetic attack. Like something's gonna fucking happen.
Good.
Like my heart is gonna explode when I eat Nutella.
Zanelli's is a different pie. It is an Italian pie.
Clam pie could never be an
entree.
Dessert.
It's not a dessert.
To be specific, Zanelli's is a Neapolitan pie as well.
Exactly. They flew in a stove oven. It's gold and made of bricks, and it's huge. It cooks the pizza in 80 seconds.
What?
Yes. And it's so big that they had to blow out the wall and put it in. It's gorgeous. I filmed it before on my Instagram to show you this fucking oven, but it literally will cook the pizza in 80 seconds. The guy has to stay with the pizza. It cooks so fast, but it's Neapolitan.
It's a Neapolitan pie.
Soft, and they use buffalo mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good there, though. It's different. It's not New Haven style, is what I'm trying to tell you at Zanelli's. But you're not going to eat better. Look up Zanelli's. It's number 5 on Yelp in the world. Telling you, Connecticut, pizza capital of the world.
Oh my fucking God.
Yo, lunch with Larry. So I have to try this pizza. Like I'll just say this. Next year would probably be the first year I go to New Haven.
There we go.
Fucking pizza.
Why don't you come out here for the draft? We ain't going to Green Bay.
Well, next year is in a couple of weeks.
Let's go to the draft.
I was saying maybe the Super Bowl.
You want me to read this one, Phil?
Yes, Angelo.
Nope.
Angelo Ruccia, $4.99. Happy holidays to you all.
Hey, it's
Best show on the
Angelo.
planet. So
It's
when will
Angelo.
Angelo get his own weekly TTNL show?
It's
He has the
Angelo.
same name as
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's Angelo.
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 Corey Kennedy has a question, Angelo.
All right, well, let me read it. If Bears beat Lions and Packers, they will make Brown head coach?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Do it
Nope.
now.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
I think we get it.
My button was stuck.
His butt was stuck. His butt was stuck.
Yeah. Take it easy there, Tin Man. We'll put some oil on it.
Yo, on some real talk about the Bears, I've lived in Philly, but I'm a diehard Bears fan since 1984.
Nice.
That's the year I was
got
born.
in. He got in right before the best team that ever played.
Wait,
football.
Blitz was talking about that salmon shit. What was that salmon stuff, Blitz? Where did you find that? Is that a Philly thing?
Salmon steak, salmon cheesesteak, some shit.
Yeah,
it was
that
something
doesn't
like
sound
that.
appealing at all.
I would never.
You would never? I don't know.
I'm
I
not a
like salmon.
guy.
Hey,
Steph
man.
loves
Hey,
salmon.
man, shit happens where it just.
Yeah, you can
works.
fuck salmon up though.
It's true. That is
Yeah,
true.
you gotta get past the fishy, right? It's gotta go
Yeah, you
over
gotta-
that mark.
Yeah,
Can't
you got
be
truck
too-
right through it, Phil. Get to the good stuff.
You gotta get to the good stuff, Ivan. Jose Torres. I'll roll with Ivan if I'm still around. Wait a second. Jose, we need you for the next 4 years. At least 4.
Caleb's
hold on.
contract at the most.
Yeah, you're under contract, Jose.
For the rest of the, I don't know. We just want you to run those. And if you want to roll, like just like I said, I'm down. I don't care if we drive over there or we fly over there. It's
You take the fucking Avelo from Midway into New Haven. It's like
yeah.
72 bucks or something.
I was given the opportunity. I found him.
Yeah, well, you might not get another opportunity since you did find him. You found a loser. Thank you. It's very gross.
Thank you, Logan, for correcting me. Whatever. I'm like 8 beers in, so
This guy's 8 beers. Angelo's 17 cigs. Ivan 8 beers.
What, tonight?
I have one
tonight you had
water.
those beers?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Do you drink beer, Angelo?
I do drink beer. I like beer.
how many
Yes,
cigarettes do you have today, Angelo?
17?
Wow.
21.
No, Shane. If I was 21, the pack would be gone. I have more in the pack. It's impossible.
Angelo the magician.
Now you see it, now you don't.
Now, Angelo, last time you were on, you were a psychic. You predicted a lot right. You only had 2 things wrong. You predicted Caleb would throw 3 interceptions. He threw
he did?
none. He threw 0.
Oh.
You said he'd have 3 touchdowns. He threw 2 that day.
Right?
Or 3 that day. Was it 3, Shane? Or 2?
Let's go with 2.
I think he got 2. But you were tickle anybody's fucking butt cheek here with this. Where is that one coming from? Tickle anybody's fucking butt cheek here with this.
Well.
Well. Where is that shirt? I gotta wear that shirt again, Angelo.
You have to. You can
All right.
actually. You can actually thread these
I mean,
together. Some of these clips, they work so good together.
Okay, here you've been producing a lot of shit. I talked to Jackal today.
I got it up. I was
Tickle anybody.
Yeah, I fucked it up. Go ahead.
I talked to Jackal. He said he couldn't make it on the show tonight. He's going to the UConn game with his son.
Angelo, are you passing? gas?
Angelo had gas. That was
Yeah.
No.
That's the salmon working its way out.
That's the train. That's the Polar Express.
and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh man. Angelo Joseph Marino, Wallingford, Connecticut, staple here. He went on a little vacation. He's back. He's going to be helping us. Like I said, Angelo the Psychic. Bears play Lions this weekend. The last time was Thanksgiving. You predicted a bunch of stuff in that game that came true. The coach you said would be fired. He was fired. 101 years they had never fired a coach in season. Angelo predicted it correctly. That's something to be said. A lot of fans wanted Angelo the Psychic back. Are you ready to play Psychic again?
Wait a minute. Let me do it. Let me get ready. Yes. Yes, I am. I am now.
All right. Gather your thoughts.
Give it to us
with
real
the spirits.
quick. Real quick.
Spirits. Okay. Give us the score, Angelo the Psychic, of Bears Lions this Sunday.
25-46. Lions win.
46 Lions, 25 Bears.
Yeah.
Very good, guys. Have a beautiful day. I know I will.